I'm just sitting around just sitting around the house working on my Norwegian in preparation for my trip to Norway. I just have to say this, you're gonna see the video and hear about my life and my experiences and all of that, but I just have to say that I really think that I'm a perfect choice for this reality show because, why? Because I'm full-blooded Norwegian, I have a great personality, my family says that, and I'm not saying that because but my family says that I do, and that oftentimes when they watch the Ellen DeGeneres show that they think of me because I'm very animated and childlike and silly, and I have a passion for life and people, and I just think I think that with my whole experience with my family, everyone being Norwegian, and that I'm very proud to be Norwegian, full-blooded. If I didn't do a great show. Anyway, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you, and I'll just be working on my Norwegian. Mange takk. Okay, take 934. My name is Wendy Gulbraa. I'm full-blooded Norwegian, and I grew up on a farm in Wallace, South Dakota with my mom and dad and my sister. The community that we lived in was Norwegian. A fond memory of growing up, hanging out with my cousins. My mom and dad and my aunt and uncle made we, for Christmas, would have oyster stew, very traditional supper growing up. I love the community that I grew up in, and I feel that I had just an amazing childhood. Driving tractor, feeding cows, working with my mom in the house. I was involved in 4-H, and it was a great childhood. In high school, that I did get very involved in karate, and I became a 3rd degree brown belt. It was an Okinawan style of karate called Shorei Ryu. And after high school, I went to business college in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I majored in fashion merchandising. And while I was at that school, during that time, we went on a fashion trip to New York, and it was amazing. I was actually chosen one of the top 5 students in the college. Was wondering on the flight home, how was I going to get back to New York? But as I started my career, I was working for a company, and I met this girl, and she said that she was on her way to New York to become a nanny. Voila, as the French say. That was perfect. Nanny, and lived with a family in New York City for a year and a half. And I totally immersed myself in the city. I do displays, I do lettering and signing, dress mannequins and forms, create the seasonal shops, do all of the merchandising, the visual display, and it's really quite fun because it's ever-changing. It's a very physical, labor-intensive job. Totally create the whole ambiance for the store and the shopping experience. I am very involved with my church. Last year I went to Africa on a mission trip, and it was totally amazing. The trip to Africa was totally amazing. We went up into the mountains, a very remote area. The village was called Massasoit, and it was just a life-changing experience. There's a certain universal language, I think, smiling and connecting with people, and sometimes you don't even really need to speak the same language, but you can connect, and we did, and it was a wonderful thing. At home, I mentor a little girl. I met her when she was 7 years old. Her name is Deja. You know, we just have a lot of fun, and I'm really hoping to just be a positive role model in her life. I love my life. I'm very involved with family and friends and the mentorship and my church. I love my job. I like what I do. So I'm continually looking for adventures and opportunities and exciting things in my life, because you only get one time, and I really try to do as much as I can in my life to not have any regret. So long.